Hey y'all, come on in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What y'all up to? We're gonna let that flour do what it do. How y'all doing today? Come on in, come on in. What y'all up to? I'm opening my cheese. Y'all come on in here. We're gonna make this roux real quick. Right? We're gonna add a little milk. We're gonna get moving. How y'all doing on this blessed Monday? Come on in here. So we cooking that graininess off the flour. And then we're gonna turn these noodles off. Okay? And then what's gonna happen is that milk is gonna grab hold to this flour, and then we're gonna end up making a roux. We'll incorporate some milk, okay? But we're letting the graininess cook off the flour first. How y'all doing? All right? Get in here. Hey, 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 hey. And this is because the kids are out of school this week, so I'm gonna make them a quick little snack. All right, we're gonna put some turkey sausage in here today. We're gonna add a little turkey sausage into the macaroni and cheese. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in here. That's what we doing. I'm gonna sit y'all down. Sit y'all where y'all can see me, okay? I'm gonna push y'all back where y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna tilt y'all down just like this. When I move, you move just like that. How you doing? And put this in the trash bin. Talk to me about nothing. Let me get my cook. I deal with you every time I come on here. You got something to ask me. Okay, let me get this milk added in here. Now, when you making a roux, I don't know how much macaroni you making. So you should start off according to how much you making. Now, I don't put a lot of flour in mine. You don't have to use half a cup. You don't have to go through all that extremities just to get a thickening. If that's the case, you might well use an egg, a couple of eggs. All right, so we're gonna make a quick roux. And I like that once I get going, I like to add me 3 milks into my macaroni and cheese. Okay. And the first one is to help me make my roux. The next one is heavy whipping cream. And my one that gives it the great flavor is going to be your canned milk. I always put canned milk in my macaroni and cheese unless I'm out, and I try not to be out of canned milk. All right? And the noodles, you want to cook them al dente. And let me help you with that. Al dente is when you see that noodle go from being this tiny, 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 tiny small. You can touch it and it still will have a bite in it. I'm going to turn my noodles off. It still will have a bite in it. But they're not going to be mushy, because you're going to cook them in the oven anyway. So what you want to do is give this milk time to grab hold to the flour. Okay? And then we're going to put our different cheeses. So let me just show y'all the different cheeses that I use today. Come on in here. So I use about 5 to 6 cheeses in my macaroni. I always have, okay? Let me turn it around. I use smoked Gouda. Got a good flavor. I use Havarti. And I use Kobe and Jack. I use sharp cheese, mozzarella. And I use Velveeta. All right, those are the cheeses that I have always used in my macaroni and cheese. So we're going to give it time to grab hold. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. See? You want to give that time. And I'm just going to turn y'all down for now and get y'all in there so y'all can see me make it. Okay? Yes, we got a Black History moment coming up as well. Now you see that? If you can get it right, it's going to grab hold. I just made gravy. I'm going to be honest with you. I just made gravy. But that's okay. Little canned milk. Just a little. Because I like to use this last. I'm going to put just a little bit more regular milk in here. Alright. Then I'm going to add my cheese. Alright. Then I'll be ready for the cheese. Honey, please. And now I'm going to show you what I mean about your noodles. Okay. We're going to start incorporating cheese in this. Alright. So it'll grab hold to it. The noodles are ready. Stay right here with me. Don't go everywhere. So I'm going to add you some smoked Gouda in here, okay? Smoked Gouda give macaroni an amazing flavor. So I put 6 slices in there. Please don't tell me nothing about no process that the cheese, you got to shred it up yourself. Baby, it ain't been documented. I'm going to put it like that. And it ain't been documented, so therefore I'm not doing it. Somebody made that up, now y'all doing it. Well, y'all can do it. My macaroni tastes real good. And I get somebody to help me. This is Havarti cheese. Alright? We got that going in there. Alright? We're going to add us some cheddar. And we're going to also layer it again. You're making your inside roux. Take your time. Y'all can see it. Can y'all see it pretty good? Y'all with me on it? You with me when I'm right? Okay. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to turn the heat off. And I'm letting them noodles swell a little bit. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm finna drain them. Alright? We're going to cut some Velveeta up in here. Stay with your cheese. Because cheese will burn quicker than you think it will. Stay with this, okay? This is your liquid gold. Stay with it. I'm going to cut some Velveeta up in here real quick. Okay? We're going to drain our noodles in just a second. So we're going to cut us some Velveeta. You don't like Velveeta, don't put it. Add more cheddar. That's your business. Nobody can really tell you what your family is used to. I know some people put sugar in their macaroni and cheese. It's their business. I don't have nothing to do with it. And on top of that, I'm not eating it. So I'm not going to make a big deal over what somebody else do that's different. We all raised different. Alright? So I can't say you wrong. But I can show you how these noodles are supposed to look. So I'm finna drain these noodles. They're not overly big, but they puffed up some, right? So that's al dente. And for those that don't understand, they're not all the way done, but they puffed up some. So we're gonna drain those, all right? And I know y'all don't need to see me drain those noodles, but I'm gonna set you right here as we make this roux. And I'm gonna take the heat off of these noodles, and we're gonna add a few things in that noodle. See, I have to stay with this because if you don't, it will stick. Baby, it will stick. I'm telling you. Stay there with it. It won't take long. You can move around. You just gotta come back to it. Okay? You kind of have to move, come stir, move, come stir. Drain your stuff, move again. Stir it. Now I'm gonna go over here and drain these all right. I'm gonna go drain these noodles and I'll be back. Okay, coming back, y'all see it bubbling. Y'all just gonna let it burn. Oh, I can't with y'all. Gotta get me some more kitchen help. Y'all about to sit here and just let the stuff burn. All right, go ahead. Now that milk is I'm finna fold that milk that I put in there. I'm gonna fold it into here real good. All right, I'm gonna turn it off the heat. Liquid gold. I'm gonna keep stirring this milk that I put in. You can see it's separated right now, but it won't be in just a minute. Bringing it to full togetherness. Okay, that look good to me. How about y'all? That look pretty decent to y'all. Look, how that look? That look about right. All right. So take it off the heat, because these electric stoves still be having heat on them, and you'll be done scorched it. So go ahead and take it off and get ready to do go to your next step. See? All right. Go ahead and push it off that heat for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to sit y'all right here so y'all can see me work this little magic real quick. So what I do, I'm going to push you back now. Listen, y'all stop that fussing. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. I got a strong nevertheless spirit today. I'm going to push y'all down. This is my container. Push it back just a little bit more. I may not be able to read your comments. I got glasses, but I'm pushing you far back. And my kids pick at me because my lettering is real big, all right? I already sprayed this pan. Now I think y'all can see. Is that better? I already sprayed this pan. So this is how I do mine. I'm going to take this, drain noodles. I'm going to put it in a casserole dish. Okay. No noodle left behind. Okay? No noodle left behind. I'm going to place a board up under my stuff. Right now, I'm going to add me. Even though I use butter, I'm going to add me a little more butter. I'm going to add my sour cream in here, okay? Now, I know some people layer theirs. You can layer it if you want to. As for me and my house, I'm finna make this macaroni the way I always made it. No, you didn't see 5 left. No, you did not. I looked in it before I put it in the sink. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit more butter. All right? Just a little bit more. It ain't going to hurt. It ain't going to hurt. I'm going to use all that because I ain't used to putting that tiny little piece stuff in there. Add some butter. I thought I had my glasses on my shirt. I don't know what I thought I saw. Now we're going to add our sour cream. Yeah, we're going to add sour cream in here. We got a couple of more milks to add in here. So we got heavy whipping cream we're going to add. And we're going to add some more canned milk. So if for you all that don't know how to measure real good, this 1 cup of sour cream. Buy the small one. If you don't know what a cup is, look. This says 8 ounces. That's a cup. That's a cup. You ain't got to go through no changes. Don't one-up me. That's how you bake. If you don't know your measurements, if you ain't got time, let them measure it out for you. That's what I do. I know right then and there, that's 1 cup that I'm going to add into that cake of sour cream. Because they already measured it for me. So, that's how I do mine. You don't like sour cream, don't put it in there. Let me tell you something. You are in control of your own destiny. Hey, destiny givers. You are in control of your own mac and cheese. All right, we're going to take our time. While this hot, I'm going to tell you about Tracy. Tracy does not run water over her macaroni. She don't cool it off. She take advantage of it to add more butter. She let the sour cream melt in it. I don't have a reason to stir this again when I get going. I just don't. If I want to add more cheese, I don't have to go through layer. Okay, half of it here, layer. No, you don't really have to go through all that. See, what I done learned about people, and especially on people that's trying to make long videos, they take all day to make something. Baby, if it take that long to cook, ain't nobody ever gonna eat. If it take that long to make something, it ain't gonna take me. I just won't have a long cook. Okay? A little pepper, but I don't go crazy. You can go crazy with the pepper, but I'm making this for children. And a lot of times, this little slight pepper can make their mouth hot. I have to pat my face, y'all. I've been going through hot flash. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to incorporate a little canned milk and a little heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to add a little cheese before I add the sauce. And what's going to end up happening is, when I add the sauce, it's going to balance out it. And I have a wiggle, jiggle, jiggle, wiggle. Some people's macaroni is so thick. I don't like starchy macaroni. Canned milk. Huh? What you say? Oh, I said canned milk make the best macaroni and cheese. That's what I said. Do yours your way. I'm do mine. You know, I can shake, rattle, and roll this first. Heavy whipping cream is expensive, baby. Everything going up. All right. And that's just a little more fat base. You notice I didn't add a whole lot of heavy whipping cream, because heavy whipping cream is a fat base, and it's just gonna make it a little rich. But now I may have to add a little bit more of this canned milk, because the canned milk gives it a whole different flavor than what we're used to. A whole different flavor. Now right here I'm gonna take an opportunity and I'm gonna add a little bit more cheddar. This is before I put that other stuff on the roux. Okay, I'm gonna add that. And I'm going to add me some Kobe. I didn't put it in there earlier because I didn't want to. And I didn't put the this in there earlier because it's something about use mozzarella. If you're trying to stir it, another whole ball game. So we're going to put it in now. And you don't have to go use 2 pounds of cheese either. Cheese is expensive. You got to know how to use your cheese. And for you all that act like shredded cheese for somebody that don't make good macaroni, you telling these people a story. And I'm going to tell you why the story goes like this. Way before we knew anything about grading up anything or somebody grading it for us, we used what we had and it was good. Way before we knew what a roux was. Way before we knew what roux was. And if I don't use all my roux, I'll save it for another time. But way before we knew what roux was, We use eggs in our macaroni and cheese. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right. I still haven't added my roux yet, but I'm about to. And when I add my roux, I'm going to add my little sausages that I did for my kids today, because they're out on fall break for a whole week. All right. I can't see y'all, but I'll catch up in just a second. Now I'm going to add some roux. Y'all, my own Deacon Calvin lost his grandmother. I need y'all to say a prayer for him. He is so humble and such a good young man. And it was unexpected. And you don't need to know what happened and all of this, that, and the third. Prayer is all you can do for the family right now. Because mother grandmothers are priceless and precious. And she's with the Lord, and it's a process. It takes time. Even after we quit visiting and quit calling, the family will never forget her. I ain't forgot mine yet. She died in 1996, and I ain't forgot. I never shall forget that woman. What was that? She's a part of my growing up. Okay, now I stir mine just like this. Now, I didn't have a lot of sausages, but I did make some turkey sausage. So I'm going to put them in there right now. Why? Because this is a whole meal in one. And I'm going to do them some chicken strips. But I got to soak the chicken, the boneless, skinless chicken, and cut it up. So it's not ready. But nevertheless, they can eat this. Macaroni is a meal. It's a meat. It's a meat to vegetarians. Mushrooms is a meat. So once we get everything the way we want it, and I'm not going to overcrowd this. I might can get all of this, but I just don't want to overweigh it. Because I don't need no spillage in the oven. Thank you, AA. Okay, so now we're going to top this. Avery, will you come over here and start washing some of these dishes? You and Anna, tell Anna I need her too. You must help her. So I top mine. Tell her come on in here too. Huh? Did you get off the phone with Bella? Yeah, she ain't need to be on her phone. And then I'm going to top it with some more, with some Kobe. This is a whole meal, honey. This is a fattening meal. I don't eat a lot of macaroni. I'll take a bite here and there. But the reason why I don't eat it is because I'm lactose tolerant to a certain point. And some things just take me to another. Could 747 of y'all please share me? I appreciate it. I'm going to add just a little more cheddar, and then we're going to put this in the oven. Now, let me tell you, if you layer it, cover it up with foil first. Give it an opportunity to cook. I'm not going to cover this up. I want a crunchy top, and because it's not layered, and I just went on and stirred everything up and used the heat from the noodles, I don't have to cover this up. I'm just going to wait for a crunch top. No phone right now. Y'all not through with your chores? The floor, who washing dishes? Me. Get on here and wash them together. And they need to be together. And then y'all gonna do y'all other little chores. Is this supposed to be? Everything over there is dirty. I even got more dirty stuff right here. One wash on one side. Luke, get the pot out and that other thing out. Don't let the water off. I already ran it. Don't you see the pot? Okay, set the pot out and the other pot out. Set it out on the counter Because y'all got to have somewhere to rinse your dishes. You wash the dishes in the sink, in the water area. Stir it around real good. Make sure you don't see nothing. Here you go now. Huh? Pour the water out now. Here, this goes in the sink. Hold on, y'all. So we're going to put this in the oven. And then put all this in the trash. Alright. So now I'm going to put this in the oven on 350.
I knew you was going to say, I was in between 2 instead of 50. I was at 250.
We're on winter break here. The kids are out on winter break. Thank you for the stars. All right, so this is how I did it. Let me give you a close up on it, and we're gonna put it in the oven. See how it turns out. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna read a comment. Okay. So as soon as I put this in the oven, yes, you can use eggs in your macaroni and cheese.
Huh?
Sometimes I put eggs in my macaroni and cheese. It's nothing but a knife. Put all this in the trash for me. It's bothering my OCD. It's bothering me. Here go the dish rag. All this going in. Let me get it in the oven. It won't take that long. Anna asked for some macaroni.
You did?
Huh?
I said you did, Luke?
Yeah, she did. It don't take a whole container of Velveeta to make no macaroni and cheese. It don't take a whole bag. I mean, I think people are just going to the extreme and wasting money. And then y'all go on there and y'all do these pranks with these folks. And y'all be done wasted so much money. Pay attention. I said all this going in trash. Put it in the trash now. Come on. And you gotta use a rag on those spoons. Y'all, I'm teaching them how to do these dishes right. Yeah. Here go the rag. And you got to make sure everything is out before y'all rinse. Y'all, these kids don't know nothing. I need you to make me a big pot of macaroni and cheese. Oh, I don't mail stuff. Somebody else told the people I mail. I don't mail food in the mail. Thank you, Miss Linda Richards.
You only mail like boxes and stuff.
I'm talking about food, Avery.
Oh.
Not desserts. But let me tell y'all about the desserts. I will be making lemon squares. I will be making brownies. I will be making mini cakes. And I will be incorporating some more dessert. I am not going to be making big cakes. It's too time consuming for my back. The weight of those cakes to ship are very expensive. I thought we had got ourselves to a point to where we were comfortable with the size and the price of the cakes. Where we were at was about $65. And everybody was content with that, with shipping. But now, if I have to turn around and do it even more than that, then I won't be able to accommodate you. I feel like you can do a combination of things. You know, that's going to get wet. I don't even know why you got that there. That's all right. It's going to get wet over there. But then y'all got to make sure everything y'all washing is good and clean. Then somebody should have been washing and somebody should have been rinsing. You would have went through it so much quicker. Because the thing don't dry it off if you ain't rinsed it off with water. So that's all I can do. Yeah, if I find them dirty, they got to start all over again. I got you, Angela Burns. So look, right. hit the heart. Somebody's screen recording. Absolutely. I just want y'all to understand, every time I come on here, I'm going to cook and I'm going to discuss my Black History facts. I like to have a moment to reflect on some things, a little more insight, a little things that we may know, but we didn't know as in depth. Like today's Black History fact. And if you leave, it does offend me. But I get it. Once I understand how you work, because it's my own people that don't want to know their Black history. And I get so sick of people saying, why do you need to know anything about the past? Well, the past is what brought us to the present. Right? You know, I'm doing the Black history. It's a lot of political stuff I could say, but I'm not. I'm just going to do the Black History fact. Hey, Sheila, Toby. All right. And have y'all ever heard of Sarah Rector? Amen. Today's Black History is about Sarah Rector. Now, Sarah Rector was I don't really call her a black person. I call Sarah Rector an Indian. She was half Indian. And I want to say she was half Indian, half black. Because she was from the tribe called the Mosaic Creek tribe out of Oklahoma. And back when they had decided that we were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule and the Indians were supposed to get land, they decided that they didn't want to give her the land that she was due, which was part of the land that she worked from the slave owner. So instead, they gave Sarah Rector, they gave her land in another area. They thought the land was dense and that it was no good. And that's what happened even with the black people in South Carolina. The story that's...
Mama, I don't feel like you can take
Don't take it out yet, because we ain't through. We got to make sure we got everything. She ain't washed the pots and pans over here.
Oh, those are hard to clean.
No. Wash them. I said put them on the side because you couldn't wash them with the other dishes. You don't wash everything together. You wash one at a time. We're not going to argue over it. We're going to do it. Wash the dish. Use it, whatever you got to do, and wash them. Then I'm going to check them. Make sure some liquid is in there. They ain't that dirty. It's just a rinse pan and a one I bought it in. And rinse out them dishes. I ain't heard no water going.
Yeah.
Thank you. I sell these shirts. And please don't ask me why I got them on the website. I got tons of them. All the way up to 4 or 5X. I just got to get myself together. When I had to move out, I just need help. I just need help. And the long and the short of it about this young girl was that the land that they gave her in Oklahoma, they thought it was dense land. They thought the land was absolutely, positively no good. They didn't do it wrong, honey. They did it right. Because come to find out, after what they gave her, they found oil on that land. And she was just 11 years old. And they found oil on the land, which made her the first millionaire, black millionaire. But she really wasn't black. Upon me doing my research, this was an Indian girl. She may have had some black in her. Go put your shoes on, baby. She may have had some black in her. Avery, that's good, baby. I'm sure that's clean. Did you rinse it out?
No, not yet.
Because, Nuki, you see that spot right there by the couch? Look down. Come back. Look down on the ground. Walk toward me. Look in front of the couch. Look at the couch behind you where you standing. At your feet. At your feet. Turn around. Look down. On the ground, Anai. Anai. Right there by the vent. Come by the vent, Anai. In the floor. Look on the floor. You see it sticky? And it's hard to help these two. Anai, the floor is sticky.
Oh, right there?
Yes. We got to get that up. Go put you some shoes on.
Yeah.
So when they discovered oil on her land, she became the richest little girl in the United States. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Today, she was making about $300 a day back then. Today, it would be equivalent to $7,000 to $10,000 a day that she was making. And she was the first black woman to build a mansion in Oklahoma. Now, the mansion that she built, she moved somewhere else, and they turned that mansion into a funeral home. Now, ain't that something? The first big mansion she built, when she died, that same funeral home, they did her body. But she herself was rewarded this because of her belonging to a certain Indian tribe. Now, I think her mom, or I don't know which one, or maybe her father, somebody was black. If your father's black, you are black. That's what they say. But we still got to understand she didn't inherit this from her black side then. She inherited it from her mother. I have a friend right now. Y'all have met her several times. She's from the Ho-Chunk Nation. Her mama was full-blooded Indian. Her daddy was black, which makes her half Indian, half black. And because of that, she inherited money. Plus, her grandfather founded their tribe. Okay? So to this day, she inherited a lot from them. As a matter of fact, when her kids graduate from high school, each one of them will get over $100,000. What I'm trying to tell y'all is, it's all right. If ain't nothing in there, just get a
What's your water in here?
Just wet this and go and wipe in front of them. Wet this with water and just wipe that sticky spot up. You got it? Don't worry about nothing else. You got it?
I got the sticky part.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to I'm so interrupted, and I get so annoyed because these children, they don't really know how to do nothing. But what annoys me is, like, if I'm talking, it don't matter, especially to Avery. So what I'm saying is that, Avery, wipe that up. What I'm saying is that the Indians got done right. We did not get our 40 acres and a mule. Sarah ended up getting what she got because of her mama being a direct descendant. And because they found oil. They didn't intend to find oil. Oil was not supposed to be on this land. What did I say? Didn't I say the name of the Black Creek Indians? But it's not. They wouldn't have called the Black Creek. No, Anai. You see the mop? Just wipe over there. That's all I'm asking you to do. Wipe the sticky spot. If not, I'll do it. Anai, wipe the sticky spot on the floor. On the floor. No, just leave it alone.
There's some right here too.
Okay. We're not talking about Sarah Boone. We're talking about Sarah Richter. All right? We're not doing inventors right now. We do inventors, but we're talking about her. We're talking about the simple fact that Indians and the people that came, the Northwesterners, they got their land. They got their money. Y'all, it's hard on me. But but we didn't get ours. We didn't get our 40 acres and a mule, and we did not get our justice. We did not get what was given to us. Indians to this day have their own government. Our government allows them so much money. Now, I'm going to tell you what happens. Well, what's going on in our government? If any of them start messing with the money that goes to the Indians, you're going to see a lot of stuff take place. You're going to understand that we don't stick together. The Indian nation has their own. They got their own governors. They got their own presidents. They got their own mayors. They get their own. Each tribe gets a lot of the amount of money. They're not paying taxes on that land. They have been given that land, and they live off of the land. And their children have scholarships to go to college for free. They have their own doctors. They have their own lawyers. And the thing about it also is, if you can prove that you're a direct descendant or close to it, you also get the same perks that they get. That's what's amazing to me. Ava, will you come help put this stuff up? Make sure that's what's amazing to me. Okay, thank you. That's what's amazing, because I feel like we have got to realize that they deserve it. I understand. They were here first, and so they get a lot more, but we also were here too. And we're also here because we're a combination. We're mixed up. So many people are mixed up. Open the drawer and put it in the drawer. All that come out the drawer.
Too much. Trash.
Yes. Shoes on and they on, yeah, exactly. Why did you press down that hard? Did you break my drawer, Avery? Just tell the truth.
No.
Shut the drawer, Avery. Put the milk in the refrigerator. I think that her tribe was the Muskogee Creek. Can somebody look that up and confirm that? Because, see, I know stuff at the top of my head. Her tribe was the Muskogee Creek tribe. And they gave her that money. They gave it to her. And she didn't know what to do with it. And what makes me, I think this was around 1913. And what makes me, because my grandmama was born in 1912. And what makes me really like what she did, what makes me like what she did is that she had to learn how to handle her money. She had to learn, and she gave, y'all. She gave scholarships. She invested in. She did a lot of different things. And the thing about it is, if you pay close attention, you know, we got to understand we are mixed with everything. So we have black and white and black and Mexican and black, and, you know, Ancestry DNA says I'm 5% Native American and African, so they're European to the people. Well, we're all mixed with something. We're all mixed with something. And we have to come to the conclusion that we got to realize that we have divided ourselves by color when we should just be Americans of the United States of America, and we could get stuff done. But until we can get over this race war, and everybody keeps judging people by the color of their skin and not by the content of their heart, who they are, we won't get nowhere in America. If history is repeating itself, then we're going back. Love, you know, I come on here every day and I try my best to give y'all something a little deeper into what you may know. You know, when I was in school, we studied U.S. history. We studied American history. We studied World War history when I was in school. But the thing about it now is that we had encyclopedias and we had dictionaries and we looked stuff up. But now we have computer technology and the different things that we can do research on. It's amazing that we still don't know no more than what we know. Right? We are all God's children, and we're all in a crisis. We're all turned upside down, and there's a lot of people that's got buyer's remorse, and a lot of us don't even get it. We don't understand it. We don't understand that we got a man that is not answering to nobody, that's digging into everybody's Social Security. We've got a man that doesn't have to answer to anybody because he was contracted out, which is a conflict of interest. You're contracted out to find the problems of our financial stuff in America, but you're getting deals for cars over $270 million. You're working for us, but you are inside. That's just like me working for IBM, and I'm voting against them to get the contract for the people that I'm working for them for. I keep work for them and then work for the company that bid against them and ended up getting a job that I once worked for them. Go hang that belt back up, Luke, so I don't lose your daddy belt. Y'all food will be ready in a minute. And then
closet Yuki on the side. Okay.
So I can't ever get all those toilet tissues, paper towels you had wiping over there. Get all that up and put it in the trash. Put the Dawn back up against the wall. Yeah. Put it.
That's it.
And we act like we can't see it. Yes, I agree. IRS audit people, they being audited. I get that. But when it comes an American problem, when our privacy is being invaded, when one person gets access to everybody's stuff and they can sell it to China, they can sell it to whomever they want to. That's an American problem. And we're losing it because we're fighting against ourselves. A house divided won't stand. If you fighting against yourself, have y'all not seen those car tags where people have, like they went to the University of Georgia and it's split and it says University of Georgia on one side, the other side say Georgia Tech, or it may say University of Georgia and the other one say LSU. Have y'all seen those type of tags? So in other words, they letting you know that they went to two different schools. Well, a house divided won't stand. The church has taught that the wrong way. That doesn't mean that you go to church every Sunday and I don't, that we're a house divided. That is not what that meant. I don't have to go to church not to have a relationship with God. I can assemble whatever I want to. I don't have to become a member. It's nowhere in the Bible that say you have to be a member of a church. It says be a partaker with Christ, meaning get salvation. All right? But a house divided is if I'm a Christian, right? And I marry a Muslim, right? I'm a Christian. I marry a Muslim. Well, which belief is my child gonna know? I gotta do my little back thing. Which belief is my child gonna know?
Yeah.
Which way is it gonna be taught to believe? Muslim or Christian? That's a house divided. It won't stand. Because the belief systems are different. It's totally different. Your child won't have a standard. You cannot train it the way it needs to go because it's gonna be it won't know which way to go. Bring me my chair over here.
What chair?
What you sitting? Yeah. So we have to understand in America, it's Democrats and Republicans, but really it's a hierarchy than that. And a lot of y'all, I don't want to go into it because it's above your head and y'all will get mad. But you got us fighting on this level and being divided. Give me my glasses. When it really ain't about the level that we're fighting on. It's bigger than this, and it's been approved higher. How do I know it's been approved higher? Because one person, whether it's Republican or Democrat, would not get full permission to be dip-dabbling in everybody's personal business. It would not have access to all the people in the United States. A breach would be considered a breach if somebody came in and started messing with our Social Security. And I sit on panels and I talk this with deeper people, but there's thousands of people. I was looking this morning. See, I watched the news and I was looking this morning at Illinois, and they are all being laid off. Their medical is being cut back. The quality of working for the federal government is going down to trash. Now, remember all these federal employees that bought houses and cars, and now they're saying they are paying these people too much money. How can you say that? Now they're saying that we don't need Meals on Wheels for senior citizens. Yes, we do. Just because you can afford to buy your food, the Meals on Wheels help a lot of people. You don't have to tell me how many people on here. I already knew I was going to lose some people. Thank y'all very much, and I appreciate it. And it's no disrespect for you showing me, but I already know who's with me and who ain't. Some people, no, I'm good. You better not call nobody. Some people.
It's in the sink or in the
dirty cloth, yeah.
Which one? The big one or the small one?
Just put it in the dirty clothes. Some people, you got to understand, some people can afford everything, so it doesn't mean nothing. And how can you tell me that it shouldn't matter that somebody is looking to our Social Security, they can't do nothing with it? Yes, they can. If that's the case, then why do we have people in prison right now that did criminal mess with people's Social Security? Not everyone gets it. Natives, you call natives, are mixed with, they don't claim it. They were very much closer to our complexion. We are here too. Not all are tribes and are paid. I am a bigger chunk of native tribe than most. It's on my dad's side. My dad's half. I definitely qualify and kept my culture money, given or not. LOL, not paid. I don't know why you wasn't paid. That's up to your tribe leader. Hold on. No land yet. A friend of mine was the first generation to finally get money for their tribe about 8 years ago. She's 44. Her grandmother died waiting for it. She was in her 70s. There are people who look black and were given checks as kids in Arkansas and maybe other places, but oddly it stopped. No, it didn't stop. We used to just call ourselves Indians, at least most in my family on my black side, which call. Well, I'm going to tell you this, Indigenous America. Listen, let me tell you something. I forgot who wrote that long paragraph because this thing keeps jumping. And so I'm sorry if I don't know your name. But my friend got her money. And they paid her house off. They paid her house off. And she can go right with her tribe. And she's from the Chohonk tribe. She can go right there on the reservation. And they have houses. They'll build her house and she can live there for free. All right? Now, that's up. Like I said, they're their own government. When you're allowed that amount of money, I don't know who's over your tribe. I have no idea. Her tribe, her kids' money is already set aside. They get a monthly stipend. She gets a monthly stipend. They paid her house off. And when her kids graduate, each one of them will get over $100,000. Now they're working on it for the descendants of their grandchildren to be able to get it. Right now, it just goes directly from the parent to the children. But the person, their president or their leader over their tribe is working for the grandchildren of the descendants to be able to be taken care of as well. Again, that's just like anything else. Once they release your money, if your tribe or wherever you come back, where you can trace back to, and you sound like you're a direct descendant as well, then that's up to them.
Can I just call Daddy?
I can't. I said nobody, and I mean it. Go watch TV. Whatever you're gonna do. I cannot tell you why you're not getting yours. I haven't researched everybody. I can't research every tribe. And not all Indians do. Like all Mexicans don't look dark. I've seen blonde hair, blue-eyed Mexicans. Not all Indians look half white. Some of them are very dark. So it just depends. Just like, don't forget Appalachian people. To me, kind of, when they mix with black and different stuff, they kind of look like they look like they're almost French Italian people. But everybody mixes different. Just like you can mix. Honey, I got a nephew whose mama is white, and he looked like a light-skinned black boy. His mom is white. But I guess we just got too much Kunta Kinte in us, because it said, it ain't happening. And so I got a nephew that's light-skinned with blue eyes. His brother is my color. He looked just like us. Then the sister is darker after the mama, but her daddy is half white. I'm Blackfoot Cherokee. See, and that's what I'm trying to say. But what I'm telling you with Sarah, they didn't want to give her good land, but they were required. This is in 1913. She's only 11. She inherited this land from her family. And she didn't know nothing was on that land. They thought the land was barren. Whether indigenous people get 5-figure checks per month. They get it from the money that's released from the government to them, Darlene. From the government. So when they release their money to them, they allocate it themselves. The government just releases big checks to each tribe. They allocate it themselves. Now you got to be registered and everything as a legitimate tribe. You just can't come around here and make up one. And they trace those tribes back too. Just like we trace stuff back. My mom said that you had to be tested, and I think you have to be 5% to get money. My friend is direct descendant, okay? That's why I was trying to tell the lady. Her grandfather and grandmother were Indians. They started her tribe. Her mom was full-blooded Indian. She got with a black man and had her. No, I said I work with indigenous people who get 5-figure checks. Yes. I'm here telling y'all. And they paid a house out. That means that they have black in them somewhere in the DNA. Oh, it's going too bad. It's best to do an ancestry test. I have seen it on YouTube. You got to. Just like, did y'all know? Let me tell y'all this much. Did y'all know in Ghana, and it's 2 more places in Africa. Yeah, it's reparation. They got theirs. It's 2 more places in Africa is giving you land if you can prove that you come from that area or that region of Africa. One place I know is Ghana. And it was a lady, she did a background ancestry check. It pulled it up. She sent it in. She said it took her 2 years. Then they awarded her 2 acres of land. She built a 7,500 square foot house for $75,000. $12,000 per month, Elizabeth Douglas. You get $12,000 a month, Elizabeth? All I know is that when my friends' daughters graduate, one of them is a junior and the other one is in the 10th grade. They're a year apart or something. But when they graduate, they both will get 100 grand apiece. What is it, Avery? What is it? You're not calling nobody. No, he's not, because he know not to. Go on, Avery, please. You got a lot of other stuff you can be doing. You want me to give you something to do?
It depends what it is.
You want to fold clothes and stuff? Okay, then we'll go on. Watch some TV till I get out. Y'all stuff will be ready. This is all like they getting this macaroni with these sausages in them, and that's it. And they will get some chicken. It's food. Cause see, these kids want to eat out. It's not gonna be McDonald's every day. Thank you. It's okay. We're learning. But what we're not doing is paying attention. We're learning. History repeats itself. And we're learning. But we got to first be ready to know how we got to stand, where we stand. Like the song say, where do you stand? Who's on the Lord's side? I don't come on here every day for no reason. And I don't come on here to make people mad. But I come on here to be resourceful. I cannot come on here. I could make macaroni and turn it off. I would have been done as soon as the macaroni come out the oven. It's almost like you don't want us to talk about what we need to talk about. You want me to talk about what you want. You want me to play your game. You don't want me to tell y'all that we start and we stop. That's why I tell y'all all the time, this money, Seminole tribe gets $12,000 per month, free education, free medical, government time. Okay. Like when I kept telling y'all, I did better making small cakes, mini cakes, and the lemon squares and the brownies. Y'all pushed me to make big cakes, and it was getting me behind. Every time I try to do things to aid and enlighten y'all, you want to do it your way. Y'all push me beyond what I'm able to do. Right? So now, then I get overdo myself, which I need the extra money, but y'all don't want to receive what people want to make, right? Y'all don't want me to make lemon squares and browns. Y'all won't take a small cake. And then you complain. It's just so much. It's just so much. But I got enough sense to know what I saw. I saw a lot of people opening their own businesses. I saw a lot of people walking into businesses that were already left behind. And I don't understand how we think it's okay. We say it's not okay for nobody to go into our privacy. We are losing so many rights. This man who is friends with China and Canada and Russia, our enemies, has access to our IRS, the database of everyone in the United States Social Security, whether you rich or poor. It does not matter because he's rich. Everybody keeps giving Muskie a pass because he's a billionaire. We got billionaires here. We are losing our rights every day. Y'all voted for a woman not to decide what to do with her body. So they banned you being able to have an abortion when you want it. They playing in our faces. They taking rights away. They taking away everything that helps middle class people stay afloat so they won't be labeled poor. And you get somebody that comes from a country that has dictatorship. The problem with Africa is their government is horrible because they run it the way they want to. It's corrupt. And you friends with Russia, a dictatorship place. And then you come in and you start instantly messing with our government, our federal employees. You told those people to come back to work. Now you freezing their pay and telling them to do the job at the same time. You're not going to pay them under investigation of your investigation. So basically you want to starve these people out. And then when they finally have to go find another job, then you're going to fire them and give them that one set of money that you're going to tax to them. So basically we turn into Washington now. Taxation, but no representation. Now this man gets all our information. And he can sell it to Russia. And he can sell it to China. He can. I didn't say he has. He's from South Africa. Born and bred. He has citizenship there. Then he went to Canada. He has citizenship in Canada. He came to America. He has citizenship in America. Don't that look strategic? But y'all forgot. 2 years ago, they came up with something called BRICS. B-R-I-C-H. That's Brazil. R is Russia. The C is China. Well, the I is India. The C is China. And the S is South Africa. And they promised to drop the United States dollar. And now we got somebody that you thinking about the World Trade Center. We just let someone into our personal life. A spy couldn't get closer. And who you got sitting there as a pawn of a president ain't doing nothing. Remember when I told y'all the story about the British government, how the king and the queen operates like they have the power? But they don't make no decisions. Remember we talked about who makes the decisions? Who makes the decisions is the parliament. Well, we got a president sitting there as the president. But he's not making the decisions. He's just the face. They basically have told him, you operate as the face. You sit there. We're going to do all the work. You allow it, and we're going to do it. WSB-TV. Hey, WSB-TV. We don't understand. We don't get it. And the reason why we don't get it is because we are allowing people to come in directly. When you hear that they had already formed something called bricks, let me tell you, I'm self-employed. I know what I'm talking about. I used to order from all the wholesalers that they open the doors to you all. All right? Alibaba, these are wholesalers. These are vendors. All right? Temu is a vendor. Shein is a vendor. They cut the middle class, right? South Africa don't have middle class. It's rich or poor. They live big. There's plenty of billionaires there. All you got to do is go watch some of the shows. So you turn around, dictatorship again, and you allow this person into all our personal stuff. We're exposed. There's a big data breach, and we let them come in directly to the IRS. You auditing the people that audited us. Remember, I told y'all the story about the Jefferson, the good times, when Walona said, ain't that something? The watcher watching the watching. Who all remember me telling y'all the story about the watcher watching the watching? Now what's taking place? What I told y'all 2 years ago, the watcher is watching the watching. So the IRS was watching us like through a glass, and you can't see a one-sided glass like they do when they interrogate you at the police department. We're going to audit you. Something is going on. You're getting too much money. Now the watcher, the United States of America, is watching the IRS, who was watching us. So the watcher is watching the watchee. Now we're all exposed. Now all our Social Security numbers for them to bring in people. You just said you want to get rid of all of these illegals that were buying illegal Social Security numbers. But why is it just Mexicans? We got illegal people from China. We got illegal people from Japan, from the Philippines. But we're only focused on the majority. The people that came in and did all the labor and the work for us. So now we're exposed. If he chose to sell it to Russia. If he chose to sell our information. As the world turns. As the world turns. We're about to turn. And we're going to end up on our belly crawling like a snake. And we'll be like a third world country. Why? We don't stick together. A house divided won't stand. We don't stick together. We don't even act like we like each other. If we got a whole entire declaration that say we the people in order to form a more perfect union, it ain't no we. It's one man under dictatorship to our leader, and he is overriding everything Congress or the Senate got to say. And every state is being attacked. Every state is being attacked. Every state, every 50 United States of America is being attacked. Each 13 original colony, we are being attacked. We're under attack. The watcher is watching the watching. Y'all don't know what we into. Y'all, the mark of the beast ain't finna come. We have entered into the time of sorrow. The end ain't even now. The good days are gone. Honey, the good days of the 70s and the 80s and peace and soul and love. Honey, the flower child, all them days. Honey, as the world turns, we are turning. And we're going to be on our side. And when we get on our stomach, honey, I want to be out of here. I don't think I could take it. I'm telling you, when it's all over. Y'all don't even, I want to share some stuff. It's just too much. It's too deep. It's way, I want to, See, I'm gonna do Bible study today, and I'm going back into the book of Daniel again, and I'm gonna crisscross over. I'm gonna jump around, jump, honey. I'm gonna jump around. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a few things, and then we're gonna talk about some stuff. But the point of the matter is, while you were sleeping, thank God for watching over us. Because while we sleeping, so much stuff we have no idea. I told y'all to go watch Handmaid's Tale. I asked y'all to go watch it. That's been out. That came out in 2021. 2020. The last season of Handmaid's Tale will be this year. And after this one, they're going to spin off to another book that this author has wrote. But y'all didn't go watch Handmaid's Tale. When they start treating doctors, they taking the quality away. Okay, they finna strip federal employees. They're taking away all the benefits and the perks you got. You know how as a government employee, you can go get free dental work. You get your teeth cleaned twice a year. You get a free PAP. You get a free mammogram. You know, there are certain perks that you get as a government worker. You get what I'm saying? Certain things, free vision. You know, free two dental cleanings a year. They're taking the quality. They're gonna try to tell you what doctors you can use, how much. Just like my back, I got insurance, and they told me that they wouldn't pay for it. They told me $80,000, $30,000 to put the device in to program it, to take it out, to put it back in, another $50,000. What did you say? Positive thoughts produces positive results. Negative thoughts, Pat Bailey, thank you, but that was not necessary. Nobody is even over here being negative. Everybody's just talking. And if you can't take a discussion, something is really wrong with you. If you cannot sit down and reason with somebody, if you can't watch a program and ain't nobody bashing nobody, we're just talking about the things that's placed before us, something wrong with you. That's the truth. I watch Handmaid's Tale. It came out and I see what they trying to do. Tammy Medford, did you see what I'm saying? I've been sit watching. I knew it. They want to treat doctors like common people. Let me explain why. Say, Tracy, why? I'm going to tell you why. The majority of the new doctors, are African. I take my time and let y'all sit on that. I want y'all to go do your research. The majority of the new doctors and the new specialists are African Americans. Them white coats are growing with us. And American children, they're not getting them. But them African kids that's going by the way of the university, traveling through the British government, over there at Morehouse School of Medicine. Go do your research. The very young boy that did that Super Bowl. Y'all know he ain't no dumb rapper, right? Y'all know he won a what? He won a what? Anybody know what he's won? He won a Pulitzer, the Nobel Pulitzer. And the one he beefing with, Dre, he educated too. Go see how many African Americans are doctors. Eye doctors. The Pulitzer Prize, yes. Eye doctor. Ear, throat. Gynecologist. Heart specialist. Go look and find out. And you're going to find out. If you lose middle class, you become a third world country. I've been telling y'all that for 3 to 4 years. Oh, no. He wants 7 Grammys. 7 of them. He wants 7 of them. He wants 7 of them babies. I'm just saying. I mean, like they pediatricians. See, that virus didn't wipe us out. We just built. See, them people over there in Africa, they can live with malaria, baby. They can live with malaria. Oh, Lord, you Pakistan. Why y'all let that black lady over there, that black Muslim, tell them men to shut up and tell them, you stop talking. You give me $2,000 a week or more, and you give me some land, you give me $35,000. And they gave it to her. That black lady messed up. She talked to them Pakistanians in a kind of way. But when she went over there to Dubai, and she told that man she was going to hit him in the face with that cigarette, old girl got on that plane to come back to New York. The police took her off the plane. Can we talk about 10 things you can't do while all these people from America want to go to Dubai and visit? I don't know why y'all want to go to the Las Vegas of the Middle East. I don't know why. I do not know why, because Americans don't know how to act. Number 1, you cannot dress ratchet. You ain't going to show no stomach. Number 2, you can't dance in public. Number 3, you can't eat in public. You can't eat on no transit because it could be Ramadan and they're not going to allow you to. It's not your car. If it's an Uber, if it's a Lyft, if it's a cab, if it's a bus, you will go to jail. Number 4, you can't swear. You cannot cuss. You ain't cussing. Number 5, you can't raise your voice to a man, period. Number 6, you can't show no affection. I don't care if you are honeymooning over there. You better honey in your hotel. You better kiss and love up and do all you gonna do. There's no holding no hands. There is no affection. You bet not steal. Number 7, you threaten a man and you did it in public, you're going to jail. When I tell you, no fussing and fighting and showing out, no, we ain't arguing. We ain't going to have no gun over there. You ain't going to have no weed over there. You ain't going to vape over there. That's a clean Muslim country. Homosexuality is against the law. You will not swish and sway over there. You will only in America. That's a Muslim country. You're not doing it. You will not take a picture of nobody or a video without their permission. You will not get your husband's phone and go through it. It's against the law. That's invasion of his privacy. No, Linda. So when she did all that showing out in Pakistan, she went over there to Dubai and she told that man, I'll put this cigarette out of your face. And it was caught on camera. The only way you can record in Dubai is if you've been in a car accident, it was yours. You're not going to record nobody else being in no car accident. You got to be a part of the accident. Now they took and removed her little silly little self off that plane. She almost got away. She almost got a ticket back to New York. But you messed up, baby. You ain't gonna twerk in Dubai. You not gonna dress ratchet. You ain't holding hands. You ain't kissing. You ain't cussing. You ain't talking about. You ain't smoking. You ain't eating in no car. And you gonna tell a man you gonna put a cigarette out in his face. Baby, she might be gone for 2 to 5 years to prison. If you swear, you could get 1 to 2 years in prison. There's no cussing. So you got a cussing problem. You better ask that truck driver. What happened to that truck driver? She was famous on Facebook and stuff. She went over there visiting. And she was getting ready to leave to come back to America. She turned her rental car in and she realized that she forgot her driver's license, her visa and stuff. She went back to get it. And the man told her, more money. You must give me more money. They got the arguing. They arrested her and they put her in jail. They put her in jail for raising her voice to a man in public. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's still over there. I think they gave her 6 months or something like that in jail. Pole trucks, all the money you missing. But to us, it was wrong. You knew it was a girl's driver's license and visa and stuff. But we can't go everywhere and act. See, that's why I try to tell people, you can't be walking on other people's couches. You need to quit feeding your kids food in church because you let them eat on your couch at home. That's church. You need to stop. Other people don't want their clothes dirty in church. You want your children to walk all over the pew. I understand your baby purred and the baby won. Get the baby off the seats. Go in the kitchen. Go in the hallway. I live in Saudi Arabia for 6 years. What you are saying is very true, and you are not allowed to take a Bible there either. It's a Muslim country. Baby, I don't know who let Shaquata go to over there, but baby, they pulled her off that airplane. They had 2 people on the plane disguised as airplane flight attendants. And when her crazy little ditzy self got on that plane, they pulled her right off. No, you broke the law in Dubai. You got away with it one place, but you won't. You ain't eating in public or nothing. I just paid $45,000 for my wife's surgery. Insurance will not pay for me because we are out of the network. We have Medicaid. Remove a tumor. I'm so sorry, Wayne. It's bad right now. Baby, let me tell you something. You must know how to act when you go somewhere else. That's why I told y'all I had buffet friends, and then I had friends that knew how to go to meet the benefit programs. All friends, Dubai is the Las Vegas of the Middle East. All right, I got. Listen. You know there's a content creator there and she recorded all the time. I wonder how she gets away with it. She probably has a staged way of recording. But if somebody's in a restaurant and they notably see you recording them and the officials are called out, you're going to jail. So I don't know she was telling them Pakistani people she was going to correct their country. She was going to have them redo the buildings and pave the streets. She was telling the folks that she was going to have them do all these things. She was going to have them fix their school, the quality of how the people are living. Folks were giving her money. But she messed up when she thought she was going to run those men over there. See, she almost got away. See what it was? She had a connecting flight. She went to Dubai to catch her plane. She should have kept her mouth shut. People recognized who she was when she got there. And she did what she normally do. She intimidated them. And she told that man she was going to burn his face with the cigarette. First of all, that's 2 things. She might be in jail for 2 to 3 years. You threatened somebody, a man in public, and you were smoking in public. You don't smoke You're not allowed to smoke over there in Dubai. It's not ready to come out. I'm gonna shake it one more time. Hold on, y'all. Let me check this macaroni.
My macaroni.
What?
I make the macaroni.
Hey, put the milk in the refrigerator.
Or the milk.
Oh, the crust gotta get just a little bit tougher. It's almost ready. Give it just a few more minutes and I'll put it out. Okay? Nuki, y'all gotta I don't want the rest of this cheese. I ain't gonna do nothing with it. I can make some more. It's not that big. Here, wash that out.
Lips.
Pull that out and wash it out.
Lips. Eggs.
No, you don't want that in there. She gonna scoop it out in the trash first.
No.
Trash first. What are you gonna pour the water off of that real quick? Just pour the water off, okay? Not the whole stuff, just the water. Okay, now scrape the rest of it in the trash. Baby, I'm gonna take this macaroni and cheese out for these babies.
Who that?
Just somebody, probably a seller from a private. Baby, I'm telling you that, yeah, this is my kitchen. My kitchen. It's pretty big. It's pretty big, I must say myself. Let's see. I don't know how many people I got on here. We just talking. I'm finna pull the macaroni out. That's all I can do. Only other thing I can do is make videos if I ain't gonna talk. It's finna come out. I'm finna take it out now. I just want to get them a nice little crunch on top. Not hard. So. And if it needs to soak a little bit, it can soak, Nuki, if you think so. Yeah, I'm finna take it out. Oh, I got the prettiest blanket. And I want to thank y'all for the stars. And I want to thank Miss Denise Foley for my cash app. I want y'all to say a prayer for her. She's got to have brain surgery. She's got fluid on her brain. But y'all, she blessed me yesterday. And I appreciate it. Because we are all struggling. We are all having a hard time adjusting to stuff. You know, it gets rough around here. Not in, like, I'm talking about in general. Like, our joy of how we had our money and groceries is taking a majority of our money. And, you know, some people say, what you gonna cook? You gonna cook? You can't cook every day. Anyone with a cooking page is not gonna cook every day. You just can't right now. It's not feasible. And on top of that, I don't have a lot of people eating. I'm 56. Let's get this macaroni out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get it out. Let me get my pen. But the Lord do it, honey. Except the Lord do it. We late. Hold on one second. We're later today. Huh?
It's turning pink.
What's turning pink?
The cane of the paint is coming from.
My cane? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, give me out, Jesus. Oh, Lord, give me out today. I've been trying. What your mouth doing? You know, it's got to settle. I'm going to leave that on because I think I'm going to bake a little bit. Okay, y'all, let me show it to you. Let me show it. I want to show it from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Look. Look at all that cheese spread it evenly throughout. Look at the top. Look at the crust. And that's hot. But once it settles. This right here is a piece of sausage. Right? Their turkey smoked sausages is in here. I cooked them first. There's the bubble of it, the sizzle, my nizzle. And this is the kids' lunch. Listen, you can add chicken. I wish I had some chicken tenders. I don't have any. I was going to cook them some. I might have to run up the street and just, I'm going to see what time it is. What time is it? I wonder if your mama off work, if she go get y'all a couple of chicken strips. Will you ask her for me? Tell our cash apple. I'll give her a refund.
Oh, there's this, I think it's EOS. They have this good old lotion. It's smells like syrup with vanilla.
Will you go do that real quick, fast? Ask your mama to bring y'all some chicken strips to go with this macaroni. Y'all, I was gonna lay out the chicken. I forgot to lay it out. Y'all, I got so much. Listen here. I got so much I got to do. Y'all, this side is foggy. I know. Hold on, let me wipe it off. Black screen. Y'all, I need so much help. Oh, Lord, get me out, Jesus. Oh, Lord, get me out today. Y'all, I got so much I got to get together in my house. I ain't even took y'all out here in a while because it's a mess. Look at all that junk right there. Y'all, I got junk out in here. I ain't had an opportunity to get nothing together. Y'all pray for me. Yeah, I'm working. I got to get me a maid. I need a maid. I ain't got nothing together. Telling y'all, I need some maid. I said I need one that. I need a maid. 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 She didn't answer. But anyway, I love talking to y'all. I'm gonna go study for today's Bible study. I mean, I'm coming on Bible study for real today. And if you don't want to talk about Daniel, and if you don't want to study with me, if you don't want to go a little deep on some things, if you don't want to talk about the vow, if you don't want to study in the Old Testament right now, then I can't. Don't come. Just don't come. Yeah, I try. These kids don't know how to clean up. They don't know how to clean up. Hey, Deacon Calvin, baby, how you doing? I didn't even know you was gonna be on here. We praying for you, and I'm just giving you time to process stuff. You know I'm gonna call you, get all my information I need so I can send something, a flower from the crew from Mama's Comfort Cooking page. Yeah, I need some help around here. Girl, I ain't got no pastor's aid. Ain't gonna let nobody. Ain't nobody going. Where you get that from? Child, folks don't do that no more. Church folks don't come help you do that no more. Why you say that, Olivia Keys? We don't do that over here. Why you put that up there, Olivia Keys? Let me know so I know what to do. Cause I don't got time for it.
What you did, cups? Mommy, what you did to cups?
I didn't do that.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Nook, what you do? Yeah, you did.
But I'll get somebody. I'll find me some people don't want to work either. These people that don't like to work and ain't got nothing built up and no savings, they finna get hit hard. All this return money, all this good y'all watch and see. All this earned income credit. Honey, it's not the rich people finna be affected, it's us. Watch and see what I tell you. Today at 4:30 on Live Lessons with Tracy K. Mitchell. Baby, my back's so jacked up. I can, but I see. I'll figure it out. It's not that easy. I mean, like you would think, oh, you go get a group of friends and they'll help and aid you. Shoot, girl, bye. Pastor aid. Pastor aid gonna help me.
Mommy, look.
Still. You don't even want to help me, honey. You see how I'm struggling with these kids. Child, bye. Nuke, come watch this again. Who watched this? Nah, this is still greasy. Get in here. Wash it again. Get off that phone. Tell I said, come wash that dish again.
No.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Come back.
Avery, give me a bowl so I can cut into this so they can see it. Cause somebody snap a picture of that, slide your comments and send it to me. Just give me something to put you some to see how it turned out for these people. I like it to sit a little longer. Give me that casserole bowl up there. You see it?
This?
Go down. Yeah, give me that bowl. Yeah, it's called Life Lessons with Tracy K. Mitchell. Let me. Yeah, he lost his grandma, y'all. Let's see. I know it ain't. That probably ain't cooled off enough. Baby, them taxes finna go away. Them good days is finna be gone. The days of old, my God, from Zion.
You asked for macaroni
Zion.
Did she ask for macaroni? Nuki?
She did, but
when?
If Gwenny don't, you want me to cut this now or later? You want to try it? You don't want to try it?
Sure.
Nuki!
She said 1 second. She put something.
Zion.
Where she go?
Calling me.
You're greasy.
To a higher place of praise. Don't tell me your macaroni can't stay together. To stand upon the mountain, oh my Lord.
No spilling.
That it ain't clean. That's another one. I watched the one you were soaking. There we go down there, spoon. My God, this is good. It still needs some chicken, I think.
Mom.
Go all the way around the top of it. Feel the grease, you'll feel it. Put some more soap in it. Go get another spoon. I'm gonna try this for y'all. I can't mess up my stomach. What did you say? We know how to survive, but we still gonna get hit.
It's not called walking inside.
Cause that's his goal. Hold on, put it in there.
Call the W.
I don't want you to say you burnt your mouth. Okay? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta blow this for Avery.
I'm done.
We gonna feel it.
Look, it's all done.
Keep blowing that before you eat it. Just blow. Just hold it. What you got? Blow. Come on and now chase the macaroni.
Okay.
Keep blowing. Not in my face. Blow the macaroni. Nuki, here go your spoon. Blow it some more, Shut the cabinet door over. Hey, this macaroni good.
You good, Nuki?
You like it, Buka?
That's good for the first time.
You want some macaroni? First time? Ain't my first time making macaroni.
No, like not macaroni, but like, you know what I mean.
You want some now? Cause ain't no meat, but the macaroni is meat.
It is.
See?
I taste meat.
Maybe give Luke a bowl or something. A paper plate or something. Give a paper plate.
I got it.
Can't get in touch with your mama. Hey, Ja. When I get in touch with her, I'll tell her to bring some for later, okay? That's all I can do. That's enough?
Yep. I could take, well, I can't taste the milk, but I could taste the cheese.
It's just a snack. I want to eat it if you want it. You don't want it? You got to cool off. I ain't eating any today.
Eat some.
Should have fried some fish.
Mom, you know what would have been good with this?
What?
Collards.
It's still got to cook. Yeah, collard green. Oh, yeah. You want a whole meal, don't you?
I let you collard.
That ain't enough for you, is it?
It can be. I don't know. Oh, Mama, did you know me and Nuki could eat in Daddy's room?
You said he said y'all could eat in that one.
Because the reason why he lets me eat in his room is because he has he lets me eat
Do
on
not
his floor.
drink those ginger ales at all.
I haven't drunk nothing. No ginger ale.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that thing to
I
drink.
can't eat macaroni.
You want a ginger ale? Because you keep talking about it.
Yeah, that's how I live off of ginger ale.
Mama, you know what we should buy?
Just chicken tenders.
Mama.
Bojangles, home style chicken tenders. So y'all have some with this macaroni.
Mama, you know what we should
Give
buy
me a
you?
drink.
We should buy you a mini refrigerator. And put all your ginger ales in it. Yeesh. There you go. It came out.
Give me a plain pack of chips or something to coat my stomach.
Okay. You want your
I'm shot
plain
about to make it.
chips? The Lay's?
I can't eat that macaroni and cheese, child. My whole stomach be, the whole living life of me will be out of me. I'm going to get off of here. And I'm going to go. This is 160 calories. This is what I'm going to eat. And I'm going to enjoy it too. Because that's all. I can't eat nothing. But I want to share some. So I'm going to share it on him. And I'm not going to miss a Bible study, but it's the truth. I don't know why people that voted different can't come together and see injustice. I don't care. If you voted for 45, 47, and I voted for Kamala, it don't matter at this point. We are losing the United States of America. I don't care how you voted. What are we going to do about us? I don't care how you voted. That's not the point right now. What are we going to do about us? I ain't never lived nowhere else. This is home for me. Some stuff we ain't going to be able to stop. But just like y'all talked about Beyonce coming in on them horses, somebody read the book of Revelation. And the government should be upon his shoulders. I just want to know, you know, every time I turn my page on, I lose some people. And it's okay. But it doesn't matter who you voted for. We all got played. And it's this musky man. See, it don't take but one Antichrist. The Bible said Antichrist was going to come. I know you thought it was Trump. It ain't Trump. The Antichrist came to destroy and to divide. It's musky. He's going to come after our military. He wants it to be a dictatorship. He did Heil Hitler. Muskie got another baby, yeah. A new one. Y'all don't believe it, but y'all want to tell me about all the aliens in secret places. But you can't believe that this man come to take down, and he gonna tell you, single-handed, one man took down America. Single-handed, how America got flipped on its belly from one man. He don't care about us. Who is his loyalty to? His loyalty is to himself. His loyalty is to himself. Y'all don't think that man told that little boy to say that? What child you know gonna come and disrespect your daddy? You supposed to have better manners than that. Why would you walk up to him if somebody hadn't told you who he was? Your daddy told you was going to see the president of the United States. And then he said, but he really ain't the president your daddy is. You walk over there to his desk. And you tell him, you're not the president. Go home. You need to leave. Somebody told that little boy to say that. And then somebody told that little boy, why be upset because he's finding out how your money was abused? That's not it. That's not it, Judy. That's not the whole story. Thank you for commenting, and I appreciate it respectfully. But that ain't all what's going on, Judy. We can find it out ourselves. We don't need Muskie. We don't need... It's a conflict of interest. It's so many conflicts of interest going on. You looking to our stuff, but yet you getting contracts with America for your cars. But yet you're hired out to do a job for us. It's a conflict of interest. Because everywhere you find money, you taking it to get paid back. The little boy was very disrespectful. I don't care who you voted for. A child should not talk to our president like that. Period. And if you think that was okay, something wrong with you and your parenting. I would never. I would never. Don't worry about me chewing. That's irrelevant. You're upset and you can't stay on here. I'm not gonna block you because you watching me. I'm not worried about you worried about me chewing. That's the least. Because if you sit at the dinner table with your family, you chew and you talk. Ain't nobody perfect. Hey, Ganelle. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Hey, from Bangladesh. Ain't nobody perfect. My baby from Bangladesh. My son over there from Bangladesh. It's not right. That's so wrong. You don't let no child talk to no grown up that way. I don't care what you say. Mine would have got us thinking. I wish you would talk to our president like that. I don't have no problem with the IRS being audited. I have a problem with one person trying to do it. I have a problem, but he's not. Who is he reporting back to? I saw. I'm not going to argue over the political party. I asked what were we going to do about us. See, ignorant people don't catch it. And y'all don't go back and forth with ignorance. Because ignorance begets ignorance. Y'all do know that. That little boy told our president You are not the president, and you need to shut your blank mouth. No, I said, yeah, he's very disrespectful. I agree with you. I said it couldn't have been my child, because mine would have got it. So that's what I said. And I meant that. That's your leader. And you picking boogers. And you wiping them on the Oval Office desk. I saw how Trump was so upset. He had to shut his eyes. Trump kids don't act like that. Even his son that's supposed to have autism, he don't act like that. Baby, this man a billionaire. Them kids going to etiquette school and everything. That boy digging boogers. And then you digging boogers and putting it on the Oval Office. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. And no, ma'am. You get enough? That wouldn't happen. I would have said, excuse me, I need to step out for just a brief moment. Y'all continue. I would have went and told X's behind up. Huh?
Does it have meat in it?
A little bit.
Oh, I tasted one.
When I got through with X, he would have been a square inside of an X. I would have hit every 4 corners. And he'd have been a Y. He isn't old enough to even know to say such things. And then the language that the baby used, that's what got me. And he knew how to use the language. He told him, you need to shut.
Oh, my bad.
You need to shut your effing mouth now.
High five.
I'd have XYZ'd him.
High five. You good.
I'd have XYZ'd
Give me
him.
some for later.
I'm finna wrap it up with foil.
Okay.
Baby,
Some more later.
I would have, as show as this spoon, I would have XYZ'd him. You hear what I'm saying? I'd have said, let me tell you something. You little oversized, little square body with your bangs going down with that Hitler suit on. You open your mouth to that president one more time while we in this Oval Office. I got something for you, and it's not going to be no chicken nuggets. You hear what I'm saying to you? And when you shut up, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You wipe one more booger. You got one more booger to pick in this Oval Office. And don't you ask to go nowhere else with me, girl animal. I'd have ate him up. I don't care what y'all say. Don't make me his nanny. Don't make me his nanny. Don't make me his nanny. X would have been X'd. Sit down. Look at you. Looking like John Jingle Hammer Smith. Sit down, son. I'm going to sit up here and create a little monster. I'm going to mess around and take his whole company. And then on top of that, let me tell you about this one. X got a twin. Baby, X got a twin. He got a twin sister. And let me tell you, X, mom and dad weren't never married, right? It's one of his workers that they want to make a baby together. So they did. Now he done made a baby with somebody else. So now he got 5 baby mamas. And then I'm getting so tired of hearing about transsexual. Let me tell you what I don't like about that. You let them marry. You let them marry. Our government let people of same-sex marry. Ain't no use in you trying to take their medical stuff away from them. I ain't saying that no kids should play, no girls should play with boys in sports. I'm not saying that. But now you want to take you know why you want to take their stuff away? Do you know why you want to take their insurance away? Because he has a son that's transgender. Muskie does. And Muskie's son does not talk to his father because his father disowned him. And because the father disowned him, X doesn't have a twin. He got a set of twins by somebody then. Somebody said X don't have a twin. One of them he got a set of twins by somebody. I don't know. Maybe X ain't a twin. Because he got 12 children. I think 13 now. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so his son changed his name. His first name, and he changed his last name. He did not want his father's last name. He went in his mother's maiden name. So, you know, I feel like this. I feel like when we get right down to what we're dealing with, I think it looks kind of embarrassing that America could. X has a twin. I knew he had a set of twins. Somebody said he didn't have a twin. I don't know. I just know that. I know that he got a set of twins out of his 13. He just got a new one. So out of his 13 kids and his 5 baby mama. Because he recently had 2 sets of twins and a set of triplets. I told you. That man is Antichrist. Baby. He popping them out, ain't he? Musket is popping them out. And the thing what I don't like is everything I told y'all, get ready. I try to tell the people that do property management like me. I said, this year, we going to get our money from Section 8. That's all right. It says, Emma Grace trying to cancel her badge. She's mad, so let her cancel it. I can't stop her. I'm not going to help her. It's sad that people are canceling their badge. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. If you are upset because of what we're talking about right now, we're not bashing. We're discussing. And I don't need you. I really don't. I'm not a token in your show. And I'm not going to kiss butt. Let me tell you something. That $60, somebody can cash out me Emma's her registration. It doesn't matter. At the end of what it all boils down to is knowledge is power. Buy. Everybody said Emma buy. Knowledge is power. And all you're getting, you get an understanding. You can't get mad off of people because we know the truth. If you watch the news today, go watch your own news. I watched Fox News today. Listen, I didn't watch CNN because I wanted to hear what was going on. I went to Fox News. And they had all the federal workers over the departments. They did a news interview today. Yeah, bye, Emma. Thank you for 9 months. You almost gave me $60. Bye. I survived. I survived, Emma. And I also hope you don't come to my Bible study. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen them show who's trying to cancel. That's the first time I've seen that. Yeah, like I was just sitting here thinking like all the programs. Section 8, FEMA, Meals on Wheels, all of them programs are being canceled. And if you are living in government housing, like just say you're a citizen, senior citizen living in the projects, he's already said you only gonna get to live there for 2 years. Now I don't know where everybody gonna go. Because some people got to live in the projects based on their income. I don't know. Well, just like when Emma leave, if anybody want to become a supporter, click them 2 people down there. It's $4.99. We'll get somebody new to replace her. It ain't no stopping me. I'm not going to be no... You got to go find somebody else that's going to kiss butt. I'm not kissing butt. I can get downright nasty on some stuff, and I'm being very respectful. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I can get ugly. I can really tell y'all what I really want to talk about. I can really tell you about people being blind. I can really tell you how people acting like our social security numbers are not being exposed, and that don't matter. When did that start matter? You might as well let all them people in prison out of prison. You might as well let them out of prison if it don't matter. All of those that are identity theft, you might as well let them be free if it don't matter. I'm really being nice. I really want to go there. It's some stuff I found out. I really want to go there. They got something called, what is it? What is the initials? D-O-B-E? Is it D-O? Democrats. I think it's D-O-B-E. It stands for something. I gotta look it up. I'm a silly old lady. Teresa Griffin. You're a silly old lady. But Teresa, if I'm a silly old lady, if I'm not mistaken and I'm looking close at your picture, you old too. And you not all the way white. You got something in your bloodline. Now I'm going to ask you a question. D-O-G. That's what it is. Thank y'all. D-O-G. That's what they calling it. D-O-G-E. Yes, D-O-G-E. Thank y'all. Do y'all remember what it stood for? Why are y'all name callers? That's what I don't understand. Why do Republicans call folk names? Why do they call folks names? Did you know black people were Republican first? Why do y'all call folks names? And why is somebody like Teresa, who already mixed herself, gonna try to come for me and call me old? Department of Government Efficiency. Oh, no. That ain't what they're really calling it. It's another name. I'll tell y'all later. It's got something to do with Democrats. I understand that's the Department of Government Efficiency, but they calling it something else. They calling it like Democrats. Something they trying to call it. It's a little shady hint to us. But why? Did we call them names? I said you can politely come over here and express yourself. But why are you mad? Why are y'all all coming over here to be upset if y'all know that this cook is going to tell the truth? Why you can't enter into a man's house and talk politely? The Department of Government Efficiency, officially the U.S. Service Temporary Organization, is the second Trump administration led by Elon. And they announced that today. Yeah. I just want to know why people can't be polite. I'm silly because I'm spilling the truth. See, you can be, let me tell you something. Do what they say and play by their game. I'm not playing by their game. Hey, Mother Joyce Anderson, I'm not playing by their game. That's all. That's it. I have a nevertheless spirit. I care less if you leave. You are Muslim? All right. Praise God. To whom all blessings flow. Yeah, they call people names. And that's just how they do, because they really in a stinkhole. When they lose all their rights, and when they start messing with their Social Security, they won't call me stupid. When they realize our money gonna go away, we're gonna end up with digital currency and all that kind of stuff, I ain't called nobody no name. I said respectfully, come over here and state what you gotta say, but they do that. You know, they do that. They can't. They get mad off because we know something. And because we stating facts. Let me tell you something, what I know. None of these people would be coming over here bothering me if I wasn't stating facts. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know none of these people would be over here bothering me if I wasn't stating facts. I'm supposed to be speaking broken English and cooking only. I'm supposed to be doing that ebonics. I'm supposed to be just a country girl and don't have no insight. I told y'all I was going to show y'all who I was. I told y'all. And I'm just, all I'm doing is enlightening y'all. See, y'all don't even have no idea. They were supposed to report back to work on Monday, federal people. When they reported back to work, now they're telling them they're under investigation. So you won't get paid for the work that you're doing while we're under investigation. So basically, they're starving them out. So people got to find a job, right? But you got to report to work every day and do this job for free. Excuse me. And so that's going to end up causing people to quit their government jobs, which means they won't have to really give them what they offered them. Who's working for free? Muskie's not. And I asked y'all to go to church. I said, let's tear the church down. Now, Emma, was that you, Emma Scott, that did your what Emma was that said that they were leaving, that they were trying to cancel their membership? What Emma was that, y'all? Cause we told her bye. I want to make sure I get the right one. Oh, it won't show it no more. I'll go see. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't Emma Scott. Okay. Yep. So, why people keep telling me I'm not talking about Muslims. I don't care. I'm not focused on no Muslims. It's something I want to say so bad, but I've been being nice. Because if y'all can't see by now what's taking place. See, here's the situation. And I'm finna get off of here. I promise. If you can't see that in order to get the money back that you spent to win the presidency, you're digging to see how in debt we are, because we're also indebted to you, right? Because now we got to take on the debt that the president incurred from getting all those millions from you. The next thing is that you're getting contracts off of us. Regardless of how far in debt we are, you're getting contracts, car contracts. That's a conflict of interest. That's just like our governor. The governor that the Georgia had when he ran against that black lady. And he ended up also being the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State is the ones that count the votes and put the booths in different locations. It was a conflict of interest when Stacey Adams ran and against ours. So what ends up happening is he wins, right? Emma Grace, thank y'all. And the thing about it is our governor wins over her while he's holding a job as the Secretary of State. That's a conflict of interest. All right. You should not be subcontracted out to do a job for the United States of America while you're getting contracts off of us for vehicles. That's not right. Right? Because now you're making money and you're looking into what we are capable of having. How can we do a business deal with you? And you already know what we got in our finances because you hit our treasure. So if we tell you we can't do it, you looking in our fast saying, oh yeah, y'all can. Now y'all, this many trillions indebted to China, this many trillions indebted over here. We know we indebted to countries. We know China owns more of us than we do ourselves. But one person digging and interrupting people's lives and their paychecks, and government workers that voted for him, they could care less. They could. He's in the door now, and you're gonna sit there. Thank you, Denise Foley, for blessing me. We praying for you. I told them you got to have surgery. She got to have it March the 5th. She's got to have brain surgery. That's crazy, and it gets worse. But the reason why I'm being nice over here is because I sit on a panel over there on TikTok, and I can openly discuss some stuff. I can't do it over here. All right? Because I can't. And the other thing is because some of y'all are crybabies. Y'all can't take nothing. All right? March the 6th. I'm sorry, it's March the 6th. And thank you for my Cash App blessing. You didn't have to do it, and I appreciate it. See how God worked? That girl called herself leaving with her supporter badge, honey. She paid for 3 supporters yesterday. So I appreciate it. See what I'm saying? So when we get through, it's so many things and different cubicles that's fitting into this stuff that you have y'all. You got to really be watching. You got to really be paying attention. You got to really be strategizing. You got to really be seeing what's going on, what's taking place in each arena, and why was the Treasury Department hitting first? Oh, it was hit because we just spent too much money, but the pandemic happened, and we did what the British government did, and the pandemic started with him being the president, changing over power. That's why it's COVID-19. So all of these things, and then you didn't want to get out here like everybody else. We knew it was fixed. I told y'all that presidential race was fixed. It was already won. That's why there was no town hall meetings. That's why all these people coming up here that got pages and it's popping up on my screen and I'm not reading everybody's name. That's why WSB TV just was on here. Ain't nobody crazy. I'm not. I'm awake. I take naps, but I'm awake. I stay up all night doing research. All night long. And I go to bed. I sleep a couple of hours. And I get the moving all over again. I'm so, baby, y'all have no idea. And y'all, if I want to say something so bad. I want to get my back. See, I can't get this page in trouble. I can't. But I'm going to say something on my Tracy K. Mitchell and Friends page. I'm going to go crazy over there. I don't even care, Tiffany Townsend. I got to. Because there's some things that I want y'all to be alert on. Right? I told y'all about Mississippi and what I saw. Remember, Mississippi and Louisiana and all that, they touch the Gulf of America now. The Gulf. And so I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, they was on here. It's a bunch of people been on here. I just ain't calling their name. Baby, we owe everybody. Let me tell you something. We owe everybody. That's what we do. That's what we do. We barter. That's what America was based on and built on. So it's not uncommon that we owe people, that we're indebted. We know that. Mississippi is what they looking at. They looking at it. It's the perfect location. Undeveloped land. Low income based people. Farming. Car dealers. Building those cars. Putting car plants. Perfect. 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 Y'all, see, each step of this is different. Each step of this is different. Each step of this is so different. There are steps to this. There's, baby, there's levels to this. See, okay, this is us. This is our government. This is us. This is our government. And this is the government that's making the decisions. There's another level of government above our government. It's proven. There's a group that's on one accord. Tracy, you lying. You lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. This is us. This is our government. Turn the light on. This is our government. Right? There's another government above that government. There's no way one-sided government would allow one man to go in prowling and all our stuff. Federal is both sides, baby. This ain't no Democrat and Republican situation now. This is layers, honey. This is layers. This is layered. This is layered. Hear me when I tell you. Several things are going on. One, got to pay somebody back. That's why they got to be quiet. It was a part of the agreement. When you got the money, you knew you was going to let him work it, at least for the next 2 years. By then, this one going to go spazzing crazy because we going to give praise to Muskie. He don't like that. He don't like to share his glory. Sit back and relax. What's your cash out? Mama's Comfort Cooking. $sign MAMAS Comfort COMFORT Cooking. And when you see it, it'll say Tracy Mitchell. When I tell you for real, if I could show you either one of them, or Tracy K. Mitchell 6, if I can show you, that's us. This is our government, and this is the upper peninsula of government. They got a group that's all on one accord. It's one government. And that one government is allowing what's taking place. I done told you the king and queen don't do nothing. You didn't have to buy nothing but them some tenders. I done cooked their macaroni.
I did just it's a biscuit in there because I was like, I'm not paying you $28 for a doggone 12 chicken tenders. I'm not doing that.
I appreciate you getting it from them because I forgot to lay the chicken out. That's for my stomach.
I got you. The probiotic.
And cold, they hot. Put them in
I just got them from Ingles. I stopped at Ingles, that's why. But it's strawberry lemonade because that's the only one that wasn't dark.
Well, I'm not going to drink that. I'll drink this later.
That's fine. I just bought them.
Okay.
You said you had something.
Tell them kids don't drink my... Hey, Renee, nah!
They ain't gonna drink it. They'll put it down if they don't.
Y'all don't have no idea. They not like us. You can't tell me... See, some people got stuff in different categories. Come here. Yeah, the parliament rules, not the king and queen. They just characters, right? That's just money, right? But it's a whole, you got bipartisan. It's a whole nother level. This is y'all food that y'all can eat with your macaroni if y'all still ain't full. They gave them a bunch of them.
How many of them?
Well, I have to tell you
1, 2, 3. I guess because they small.
Mama, we'll have a few seeds.
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
Huh? Mama, what happened to your stuff that was it? Kelly took them?
She got it out of the road. They probably ain't hungry right now.
Yeah, I know. The same order.
No, y'all, I'm eating what I can. These are yours. But anyway, y'all, let me get off in here.
Handshake.
Yeah, they mom just brought me some chicken.
Mama.
I'm gonna cover this
Mommy,
up with some balls.
let's show Dad our handshake. Okay, let's show Mommy Dad. Mommy.
How was work today?
We swag with no.
You getting used to it, ain't you?
Wait, we messed up. Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta come back for Bible study.
You gotta do pinky.
I'll share life lessons with Tracy K. Mitchell.
No.
I love y'all. I don't mean no harm. Knowledge is power. And all you'll get and get an understanding. And please don't come to my Bible study because then you will get locked. I'll see y'all later. Honeybees.